Tom!
Welcome to a brand new week. We are back here at the Classic Game Fest in the Palmer Event Center in scenic downtown Austin. I did a lot of shopping while I was here. Yesterday I spent around $200 in games. Today I spent around $150 on games. So we bought plenty of games. This place is like ripe with games that are like being sold. There's some pretty neat stuff around here. Like this sort of booth right here has controllers that are just sort of, you know, not that great. So like playing like Duck Hunt with like a bazooka controller, and then you look over this way, playing Sonic the Hedgehog with like a giant controller with like a giant light on it. I tried that one with a giant light on it. The issue with it is that it doesn't have any sort of way to like spring back to position. So you have to like manually tilt it back. It's really difficult to work with. I got to Eggman in the first level, or in the Act 2 Zone 1, but I couldn't beat him. Anywho, not sure what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. Dad mentioned he wanted to go go-karting, so we're probably gonna do that at some point. Or maybe not, who knows. But hopefully the rest of the day will be good, and I won't go bankrupt spending all my money on games. So after we left the Classic Game Fest, Dad and I went to a restaurant called Bangers. He got me a gift certificate there for Christmas, apparently it was voted like best mac and cheese in the area. Yeah. So I'll read the text that my dad sent my mom. This place we got him a gift certificate at for Christmas because they had the best mac and cheese in Austin. There was no indoor seating, hot as hell, incredibly loud music, and it's hard to talk. Also, it was Sunday brunch menu, so there was no mac and cheese. It was still good though. I had the quiche Lorraine there, and it was delicious. And Dad, you had a bratwurst. Yeah, how was that?
Very good. Hot mustard.
Yeah, incredibly hot mustard. I could see like I don't know what like the other thing in the mustard was. It's like these tiny little orbs that look like seeds. Like I'm assuming that's what kind of gave it its kick. So Dad and I are at the K1 go-kart right now. We already did one race, and I would bring my camera on there, but it goes incredibly fast. My dad's ringtone for my mom is Under Pressure from Queen. But I can't really get on the I can't really bring my camera on there because I don't have a mount for the helmet. And I don't have, and it's like really hard to hold on to it and race at the same time. So instead, I'm gonna take footage of people racing on there, and I'm gonna point at someone random and just say that's me. So we got one race left here, and then after that, we're probably gonna head back home. I'm gonna introduce my dad to the wonders of virtual reality, because I got I think I mentioned this before, I bought a Vive headset off of Chill, and I finally got it hooked up. So we're gonna do that and see how that goes for him. I just gotta make sure he knows the boundary limits of where he can and can't go in VR.
It's like a cover, it says hold.
Okay.
Got 30 seconds.
We're definitely not gonna make it. Alright, what color is the button and what does it say on it?
It's white and it says hold.
White and it says hold.
Okay.
The button is blue. Okay.
If I go in tight, it turns red around it and the cover pops up.
Okay.
15 seconds.
We're not gonna make this.
This is gonna blow up my face.
Yeah, but without the audio, it doesn't really make much of a difference. You don't got the headphones on.
5,
yeah, we're not making this one.
I'm gonna hit this anyway then. Nope, red light came on.
Yeah.
Yep.
It blew up.
Yeah.
Oh man. It is Monday, and good old Dad has flown home. So I'm glad he got home safe. And I missed him terribly. I missed my family terribly. Also dogs. I miss dogs too. Dogs didn't come this weekend, but I was back in Connecticut. I got to see my dogs. Did not this past weekend. We went to get me insurance, because I've been uninsured for a while. We were looking primarily at car insurance, and we got like some temporary health insurance until I can enroll whenever that starts. So that's good. Well, we didn't actually get the car insurance. We were looking at it. We got a quote for that. So yeah, we'll step up on that at some point. Gotta thank my dad a lot for helping me out with that. Because that's one of the things I'm really bad at with in terms of adulting. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've looked at health insurance before, and it was a foreign language to me. Sorry, the low battery warning is on the camera. It was just like completely foreign to me. But anyway, after that, we went to Cheddar's for lunch, and I forgot my camera, so I didn't actually do anything with that. So yeah, then we got back, ripped the license plates off of my old car because those got to go back to Connecticut plates. And what else? I took a nap. Then I streamed Mario and Rabbids Donkey Kong Adventure and beat it. Could have been a little bit better because I didn't do exactly what I wanted with it, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Then I edited the stream highlights, and I'm probably not gonna get around to editing last week's vlog until tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to bed right now. It's like 11:20 right now, and I am exhausted because I didn't sleep much last night. So I'm gonna try and get a good night's sleep, wake up early and refreshed tomorrow, and hopefully have myself a good day. Here we are at the ice rink. It is Tuesday, and we're going ice skating. John and Marissa are getting ready. Z's all set to go. He's a professional at this. Sat's still trying to figure out how to get his skates on. We're here with Satellizer, as well as John and Marissa. So hopefully I can take this thing out on the ice. But thankfully, there's I don't know if you can see it, but there's a wrist strap on this camera, so I hold no chance of dropping it.
Vlog anything, I'll do it with you.
Yeah, he won't fall if he vlogs for me here. So
kids will run into me, I won't fall. I'll be a wall.
Well, I'll have to see how this goes for myself here. I have done one lap so far, and I already feel in my thighs. Z's somewhere around here doing great. I don't know where Sat went. It seems when I'm distracted by filming, though, it goes a lot better. Whoop. Whoa! Almost hit somebody. Smarty, Marissa's knows what she's doing, but I think she's gonna hang around with Smarty to try and get his sea legs here, or his ice legs. I haven't been skating in so long, so this is. What? Dude, I think I'm better while I'm vlogging. How you doing, Sat? Sat being consoled by a 5-year-old.
So, first fall of the day.
How's it going, John? Well, you'll get the basics down soon enough. It's all about leg strength and practice.
It's not there.
So they just zambonied the ice.
Yeah.
We're kind of off there for a little bit, but yeah. Significant lack of children now.
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Yeah, the ice is like practically empty, so kind of makes it easier to sort of take it easy. And nobody's bothering me about making a YouTube video about them. I appreciate them, but you know, kids see a camera and the first thing they think of is how can I get in front of it? Also does not reflect well when parents see their kids coming up to a stranger with a camera, so there is also that. We got back from skating quite a while ago, actually. It's 3:45 in the morning right now. After that, I recorded a little bit of Shell Shock with Z and Gom, and then I played, and then I streamed. I streamed some more fortune cookie stuff. We had a bunch of new games that we had bought at conventions, so we showed a bunch of those off. Started off with Pocky and Rocky and had a little throwback to Pro Jared's cold opening where he played that game with Peanut Butter Gamer. Jesus! Which was funny to say. I hope people enjoyed it because I thought that was really funny. But aside from that, so you might be wondering why the microphone and the quality are different, but it's probably already been explained by now. The microphone adapter for my GoPro stopped working. I've since ordered a new one, and that should be coming soon. I also forget like how far away I need to be from this camera because the lens isn't as wide as the GoPro is. But I should be getting the new audio adapter tomorrow. It should be because I got same day delivery on it for free actually on Amazon. I don't know if that's a thing with Prime or not, but whatever. So it should be coming tomorrow. This is the old broken one. I don't know what the issue is like exactly. I was afraid that it was going to be the USB-C port on the GoPro, but I can still plug it in and transfer files off of it. So I'm pretty sure it's the adapter. And I don't think it's the mic either because I plugged the mic into my computer and it sounds the same as it does coming through the, how it would coming through the camera and the adapter there. So hopefully by tomorrow, the audio will be back to normal on that and we should be back to what we were doing before. It is Wednesday and I am not happy. So my GoPro, I'm recording this on my phone right now because my GoPro, I think, has a shot USB-C port. And that could have come from a multitude of things. I could have damaged it when I was traveling around with it. There might just be something in there that I need to clean out or something. But it no longer, it recognizes the weirdest things. So it recognizes that when it's plugged into the computer and will pull files up. When the audio adapter is plugged in, I bought a second audio adapter to try and like make this easier, or try and see if it was the audio adapter's issue. But I plug the audio adapter in, it doesn't read that it's an audio adapter. But if I plug the audio adapter also has another USB-C port on it. It's got two. It's got the 3.5 millimeter jack on it and the USB-C port on it. A second USB-C port, I should say, or not a second one, but a one like a pass-through one. I plug that in. It recognizes that it's being charged. If I plug it into the computer, the GoPro will say USB connected, but the computer doesn't read it as like a hard drive. But that's nothing new. That's something that my old audio adapter didn't do, and it still doesn't read the. I'm still gonna try with this thing pretty much into the night to see if I can get this thing to work. But it doesn't read any of the files. And neither of the audio adapters read the mic. When I plug it in, it doesn't recognize that there's an audio adapter being plugged into it, and it's very frustrating. I tried finding out if I could update the GoPro, but I can't make heads or tails of the app. I'll sort of have to like look around for that one. I'm gonna blow compressed air into the USB-C port, see if that changes anything. If it's just like a shoddy contact or something, maybe it's like, it could be like, maybe it's corrosion at this point. It's fairly new, so I hope it's not corrosion, but it might be like some form of corrosion. There's just so much that could be wrong with it, where it's just so vague, and I have no idea what's happening. Not much really happened today. Woke up, hung around with John Marissa and Z a little bit. And then came upstairs and got straight to work to try and get videos done for RTX. I got 2 episodes of Snake Pass done. One of them I uploaded today, kind of later than usual. Usually I upload at 1 p.m. Central Time. This one up at around like 6 p.m. Central Time because I recorded it today. I'm going to try and get some editing done. I've got 2 Mario Kart parts done. I want to get a Trouble in Terrace Town part edited and up, so that will be done for RTX. And I want to record either the last episode of Snake Pass or the second to last episode of Snake Pass. I'm really close to beating it because I have one more standard level and I'm assuming a boss fight against whatever's been following me this whole time. So I'll do that. And I'm sorry if I come off as pissy, but this whole camera situation is just, it's really driving me up the wall here, especially because I hate putting out things that are of lower quality than I know I'm capable of putting out. This right here is this camera I'm using puts out 1080p 60. I'm still gonna be putting it out at the 2.7K or whatever the GoPro was outputting when it was working. So that's gonna be that for a little while, at least until I can figure out the USB-C issue. I tried factory resetting it as well, and that didn't help it. So it's probably a hardware issue. I'm gonna keep tooling around with it though. If anything comes from it, then hopefully you'll be seeing me use it. Hopefully before RTX, but if I have to send it back, then I'm going to be using my phone to vlog for RTX, so I'm not too excited about that. Guess what? It was a hardware issue. I've pretty much been at this like all night trying to like figure out this GoPro thing, and I need to get editing as well so I can have stuff ready for RTX. So I found out that with one of these adapters, if I really jam it in there, like really give it the old gusto there and jam it into the USB-C, then it does read it as an audio device. If I just put it in there gently, it'll read it as though it's charging. It'll read it as though it is connected to the computer as a hard drive. So I'm basically going to be using my phone to vlog until I can get a replacement for my GoPro here. I believe it's still under warranty, so I could probably still talk to the tech support guys, get it sent out, and hopefully have one by Monday sent out to me. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air. I'd rather not use my phone for as much as possible because that is, well, I'm a quality snob, and, this was 2.7K at 60 FPS, whereas this is 1080p at 60 FPS, so kind of want to not. But anyway, I gotta get back to editing. Their tech support isn't up yet, or isn't up as of now. Also, I'm returning let's see, which one is it? I'm returning this particular audio adapter because I already have the one that I need. Or the old one still works, so I don't need the new one. So, returning that to Amazon. They want me to do that by September 1st, but while I'm downtown for RTX, the return locker is near there. So I will go and use that. So that'll be, it'll be good. So, tomorrow, so I'm gonna get back to editing, and hopefully I'll have everything I need done for tomorrow so I can get to bed relatively early and do a bunch of other stuff. And it sounds like Z, John, and Marissa are home. It is Thursday, and kind of feeling I felt a little down in the dumps yesterday after the whole camera thing. But I did talk to their technical support today, GoPro's technical support, and they were talking about how, basically I explained the whole spiel. We sort of went through the whole thing of like, did you try turning it on and off again? Because that is valid, that is like a valid technical support thing, where your problem could be solved if you just try to turn something on and off again. But anyway, going back to what I was saying before, they want me to try to reinstall the firmware. Like, problem is, you can only do that through an SD card, which I do not have a slot for that on any of my computers. So at some point, I'm going to have to try and find one of those. I'm sure somebody else around does have one, and when I have time, I'll be able to get to that, and we'll be back on the GoPro for vlogging. Aside from that, streamed a little bit of Mario Kart today, and talked to Chilled Golem and Z about what we're going to be doing for our panel. I believe it's actually, tomorrow. Wow, hard to believe that RTX is already coming up on us here. But anyway, I'm about to leave right now and head to downtown because I am meeting up with Ray and Tina and a bunch of Ray's mods and a bunch of like Ray's friends because Ray's having a pre-RTX party, and it'll be really cool to see him again. So let's head downtown. It's super dark in here. Yep. I can see a little bit. Just up the gamma, up the gamma and the contrast a little bit, and then hopefully that'll work. We're at Ray's party, and it was quite a lot of fun. I've been talking to Ritz a lot. Hi. Talking to as well.
Hi everyone. How you doing?
Having a good time. Oh, there we go.
I love her. She's beautiful.
Oh,
everyone follow her. I love her. Tom.
I don't know if they can hear you because of the music.
Can't, follow Tom.
Maybe I'll subtitle it. Who knows?
Subtitle.
Subtitle all this.
So it's good seeing like a lot of friends here, a lot of Ray's mods, meeting new people. As good as I am at meeting new people, which I'm not. Drinking, that's always good, and food. There's food here. Well, drinking isn't always good. I'm setting a bad example. To do what I say, not what I do. But yeah, we're gonna hang out around here for a little bit, and maybe, I don't know, it's like 10 p.m. right now, so maybe explore around Austin a little bit, and have ourselves a good time and hopefully not get shanked.
So I left. Excuse me. So we left Race Party about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes ago. We met with Z, Afex, and Golm. Golm is plastered, by the way. But met up with them a little bit, and yeah. After hung out with them for a little bit, I left the bar that we're at and sort of wandered around downtown. I'm at Voodoo Donuts now. Got myself an Old Dirty Bastard, I guess is what this is called, which has crushed Oreo and peanut butter on it. It's good. I can feel my ass dimpling from eating this though. But after this, I'm probably gonna wander around a little bit. I haven't really experienced downtown nightlife, so I'm probably gonna just wander around for a little bit. Wait for Z to want to go back to the house, then we'll call an Uber back. And yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes with the first day of RTX, our panel, and everything else that's gonna be happening then. It is Friday and the first day of RTX, and here we are at RTX. Had a little bit of issue with the with the snag with the GoPro thing there. I do have to send it back. So I got the firmware reinstalled. I deleted, formatted my SD card. I make sure to get everything off there first so I didn't miss anything that I had recorded earlier. But I do have to send it back. They just got to make sure it's under warranty. Hey, there's Chilled and all them. So let's go say hi to him, huh? Yo, Chill, can I get a picture? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Did it work?
It's video.
Oh, it's video.
We're gonna see what we can do around RTX then. Yeah. Well, this is slightly disappointing. Thank you all for coming out to the panel.
I'm only here for Jessica.
Got Z and Chilled here. No Golem to be found. So let's see what happens when this room fills up, shall we?
Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. Only give this song another listen. Close your eyes. To my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me.
Is this a copyright strike or what?
Our panel went pretty darn well. There was more people than just like the 4 that I initially showed that were just our friends. But yeah, more people did show up. We sort of just like talked for a little bit. We drew each other. I think I've got a picture of Golem that I drew, so that'll be up at some point. We just sort of talked for a little while, then we answered a bunch of questions. It was really weird kind of getting the questions that were directed only toward me, since I'm pretty sure a lot of people were there for Chilled, especially with the stuff that like isn't associated with the Derp crew at all. So like somebody asked me about like a stream that I did, and it's like, and like nobody was receptive to that. But anyway, aside from that, we are done here pretty much. Just having a small meetup afterwards. Met some people, got some stuff, signed some stuff, took some pictures, and all is good in the world. But in about a half hour, there is an animation panel that I want to go to. It's like a big like RT mega panel, animation panel. And hopefully the line isn't capped off for that, because I'd really like to get in to see that. If not, it's not the end of the world. And then after that, I believe we have it's a party going on tonight for people with like the special guest badges. So hopefully that'll be a lot of fun. So let's see how that goes. It is Saturday. Even though it looks like I haven't left the convention at all, it is indeed the next day, and I did go home. Oh boy. So last night I thought there was going to be a party I can get into. I was wrong. That was not the industry party. The industry party is tonight, so I'm going to that later. But for now, I'm going to wander around the dealer's hall here a little bit, schmooze,
see if I can bump elbows with people and get free stuff out of it. And yeah, I think it should be good. We have our autograph session in about an hour, so I'm gonna be doing that. And hello.
Hey, bud.
How's it going?
It's going well. You having a good RTX?
Yeah. This is Derek Delta J Ford. If you've seen him in my Twitch chat, just vlogging a little bit here.
Awesome. Yep. Keep on vlogging, bud. I'll see you.
Catch you later.
Hope you have a good one.
You too. Oh man. All right. So yeah, wandered around, see if I can schmooze a little bit. We got our autograph session at 1:30. After that, I don't know. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do after that. I'm gonna kick Matt Bragg's ass at Mario Kart. That's what I'm gonna do later. And from there, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So we just had our signing. That was a lot of fun. A lot of people showed up. We managed to sign for a lot of people there. And yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. I came over to the first lounge to try.
That's actually 5.
I don't know if you can see it. Matt Bragg is over there. He was hosting like a Mario Kart thing over here to just like play around with it. I wanted to get in there and really sock it to him, but that ended up not really happening. So mostly because the wireless play is kind of crappy if you're doing more than like 4 players. The online in the convention center isn't that great, and I think too many people are connected to the network, or like maybe there's like some sort of like port you have to forward because even the LAN mode wasn't working. So I'm just kind of hanging around here talking to people, having a grand old time, and oh man, who knows where the rest of the day is gonna lead us? Maybe I'll buy that jacket. This year's RTX is sponsored by a pigeon. Go little guy, go. Find the food around the food court. He's heading straight for the chips! It's late. I'm tired. I'm drunk. I got a sick double chin from lying in this position. And it's Saturday, and it's also the earliest part of the month that this vlog can come out, so I've got to thank patrons at some point. So, this portion of it is going to freeze frame, and then I'm going to list off all the names of the Patreons, especially not all the patrons, but the producer ones, with everybody from the Your Name Here tier up with their names. So, freeze frame. God, I'm ugly. Anywho, I'd like to give a shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, without whom I would not be able to be doing this or many of the other videos on this channel. So thank you all very much. I'd also like to give a verbal shout out to each of my producer patrons, starting with Jen Ale, Sam Burrows, Purple Link 33, Violet Barton Hill, Lindsay Billman, Lilac Warfox, Carter's Groove, Video Gamer 75, Fubbles, Demon Adam, Mom, hi Mom, Robert Cox, Justice, Dylan Brill, Enormous 98, and Ryan Wraith. Thank you all so much for your support, and if you want to help support the channel yourself, you can click the link in the description or at the end of the video to help support my Patreon. Back to you, Drunk Tom. With that, that's gonna be it for the week. Tomorrow is Sunday for RTX, so yeah. Go back to RTX. Probably going to do a fan meetup. There's an editing panel I want to go to because apparently they're featuring a piece that Achievement Hunter edited that has me and Gulm in it, so it's going to be fun. And
just sort of hang out for the day, meet new people, hang out with old people. Not like old men, but old friends, rather. Like, I bought P. Terry's before I went back here. I'm full of meat and like proteins and whatnot and breads, so I won't have a hangover tomorrow. But my voice is probably going to be shot tomorrow. And that's bad. So, I will see you all next week. Later.